I sure do wish that I would have figured this out before I clicked the stream button, and yet here we are. We need to hear audio from this video capture device. Just can't hear it. Do me a favor, chat. Somebody sign off and let me know if you can actually hear the audio from the game. I can live without me being able to hear it, but I definitely can't. I definitely can't hear it. What's wrong? Okay. I can hear it now. I don't know if you guys can. I hope you guys still can, but I can. All right. Nick says he hears the game. Let me know if that changed. So here we are. This is the PlayStation 5. And I was going to focus like on just a game. And then I thought, nah, let's just play around a little bit. So this is the free game that comes with every PlayStation 5. And boy, these lights are annoying, right? If I didn't have glasses, I gotta get, you know what? I need to get rid of glasses because they get fogged up and it's a whole thing. Okay, so this is Astro's Playroom, and you can go do just all kinds of stuff. You're actually supposed to be inside the PlayStation 5. That's your CPU. See, he's playing the Vita. If you look up, this is an idea of what the inside of the PlayStation would look like. Isn't that great? Where I started the other day was this, Cooling Springs. But yeah, it's Astro's Playroom. It comes packed in with every PlayStation. So if you get a PS5, you get this game. And it's a great demo. It looks good. It sounds good. And you're not getting it at all by watching it. But the things that the controller is doing is just wild. And you can't really hear it there, but the controller's making noise. It's got a speaker in it. It's got a mic built into the controller that is actually pretty great. And I just want to say that most of the time when I hear people talk about something in a review, I'm always really skeptical of reviews. And I'll tell you why. Because even though we don't really do them that much anymore, we spent many, many, many years doing reviews from... like in Riot Control and Gaming Gurus. And one of the things that they do is they send you these review guides, which is basically talking points that they want you to hit in your review. They want you to be part of the PR process. And so it's weird to be on the inside and take a look at what those talk points are and then go read reviews where people are just basically shilling for the company. And I mean, people have talked this to death, but it's real, dude. Like, it totally happens. And so when I heard everybody talking about the PlayStation 5 controller and how amazing it was, I was like, okay, everybody got the same talk points. And in this particular case, the talk points were spot on, if that's what it was, because it's amazing. I don't feel like people talking about it have oversold it at all. The PlayStation 5 controller, and yes, Kyle calls it the haptic feedback, it's a combination of really crazy vibration built in all over the controller. So it can be highly localized to different parts of the controller in a way that is incredibly impressive. And then you get force feedback on the actual triggers. And it's wild. Like, it just straight up is wild. So, like, I can feel him straining to pull these strings right now. And this one's pretty great. So, okay, now he's a spring. And I don't know that you'll actually be able to see it, but you actually hold this down, and it feels like I'm holding a spring, and I'll let it go, and he bounces. And it's about the way that I turn the controller to determine where he goes. And the harder I pull or the longer I leave it pulled, the longer it holds. I mean, honestly, it's just kind of ridiculously cute. And especially for a free game, I mean, I know a lot of people in some ways it's just a tech demo, but on the other hand, it's pretty great. I like enough to where I've spent enough time with it going, if they don't make a fully fledged Astro game after this, they're crazy. Hello to the Epic Portal Master and Justin and Jeremy and Greg and Thomas. I got to start paying attention. And Kyle and whoever else the heck I'm missing. Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon. Whee! There we go. Whoops. We'll do like a level of this, and then I'll show you guys Godfall as well. That has been something that I've actually been... That's something I've been spending a lot of time with. Whee! Okay. Though I will tell you, and I'm sure we'll get into this a little bit in the stream, but the real game to see is not... It hasn't been anything that's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. The thing that has been blowing my mind has been Ghosts of Tsushima. I haven't played very much. If you guys don't know, I am still stuck at home. I am in essentially my third quarantine because I keep having a fever that comes back. Keeps coming back. And so I got to talk to the COVID specialist again yesterday, and that's totally a thing. And they were like, hey, just a heads up, you can't leave. So I've been stuck in my basement. But I have not played. I haven't felt very well. In fact, yesterday is the first day that I have felt really, really, truly better since this whole thing started. And I did most of the playing I've done yesterday. So Ghosts of Tsushima, which is a PS4 game. Haven't played very much of it, but on PS5, it's 60 frames a second. Pretty sure it runs in 4K. It's amazing. It has been, I think, the most impressive looking thing that I've played this entire time. Oh, look. That's a little shout out to Solid Snake from Metal Gear. He's hiding in the box. Listen to the sound. I think it's great. That is great. So even when he's just walking around, each of his footfalls triggers a little tink, 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 tink feeling inside the controller, which at first I was like, that might get annoying, but it's actually not annoying at all. It seems to legitimately kind of pull you further into the game just a little bit by giving you that haptic feedback. And if you study communications, you would know that haptics is the study of physicality and communication. Anywhere from facial expressions to touching. And I'm sure other disciplines have another name for it too, but yeah, I mean, come on. For a pack-in 3D action platformer, this thing's kind of hard to beat. Oh, those are friends. Sorry, guys. Okay. Do I just throw this? What do you got? Okay. Sure, whatever. Hey, Penguin. What happens when I hit you? Give me money. Give me money! Do you prefer PlayStation over Xbox, says Calixto. For the last two console generations, actually, what am I saying? Since the PlayStation 2, I have owned a PlayStation and an Xbox. I probably did a decent... Oh, and you can feel... He skates, and you can feel the ice. It's weird. It's not cold, but it has this sensation for him skating that weirdly reminds you of ice skating. It's weird. But I don't know that I prefer one over the other. The reason that this time around I really went for a PlayStation over an Xbox is I also have a gaming PC, and Microsoft just flat out said, hey, everything we're going to release on the... that we're going to release on the Xbox, we're going to put on the PC. And so at some point, it's like, well, what do I need an Xbox for? Because I kind of already have one, if you count my PC. So I went with the PS5, and I'll have to say this. Though I have not played with an Xbox Series X, I've, of course, played with a high-end PC. The new Xbox controller is wonderful. It's like, it feels good. I actually bought an Xbox One X controller to use with my computer, and it's nice. But Sony has a potential game changer on its hands here. And the reason I say that is, for the most part, I want to go play the game wherever I can get the best graphics. What are the best graphics? Which console has the best graphics? Please don't fall again. And in this particular case, what Sony has done is that they've changed the game a little bit so that, okay, maybe my computer has better graphics, but this has the controller, and I would like to play it with the controller. I'm not going to play it on the stream today because who knows what the content looks like. But I got Call of Duty, and I've done some Call of Duty Zombies. Maybe we'll try Zombies because I don't think there's any language that we need to avoid or like whatever in that. Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's some straight up Nintendo DS blowing on it and stuff right there. Okay, no more blowing. This guy needs a life bar. I mean, come on, at least let me get hit once, right? Hey, friends. But the whole thing about like in Call of Duty where each gun has a different feeling when you pull the trigger is crazy. Cooling springs, hotel hop a lot. How am I liking the vibration when interacting within the environment? I'm loving it. It's wild. Like straight up, it's wild. And this game is by far the one that probably uses it the most. Again, I feel like Call of Duty on the PS5 versus, say, my computer, the vibration is, I would call it transformative, which I feel like sounds a little ridiculous, but it's true. Like, it completely alters the experience in a very, very cool way. Oh, no! Yeah, yeah. You just knew it was coming. Hello to Nick. Are you the Nick Dillon that I know? Are you still in quarantine too? Oh, dude, come on. Come on. Okay. Whee! No. Okay, I'm good at this. It's fine. Everybody's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Man, it's cool, right? Not allowed to go back to work until after the 21st. Well, Nick, you have my sympathy, bro. I have to go 48 hours without a fever, which is a feat that I thought I had accomplished, and apparently not. I went out, and when I came back, I had a fever again. So it was like, nope, back into the hole you go. Man, this is great. Oh, no! Oh, dude. All right. Well, I'm going to give this one more shot, and then we're just going to switch up games at some point. Let's see. Silas says, used to work with Nick. See, look, I'm missing jumps. Well, you know what? If Nick offended you and you had to get a new job, I'm really sorry. I mean, he's kind of a jerk, right? I mean, that's what I heard. I don't know. I have the Ghosts of Tsushima disc actually in the drive, so we'll just take a quick look at that. I haven't played... This is water, by the way. I just keep this cup here. I've been drinking out of it. I haven't gotten very far in this. I haven't gotten very far in anything. honestly. The only thing I've made what might be considered decent progress in would be Godfall. I've been doing that for that's the game that I've kind of been playing from the beginning. And you know, the funny part about that is I didn't care. That was the game that I wasn't interested in. It didn't review very well, and I wasn't going to get it. But with Target, they had their buy two, get one free. And I was like, well, I got to get something. So we just, or I just picked it up, and it's been the one that I've actually enjoyed probably the most. Oh, Nick and Silas are having a love connection back together there again from their door-to-door sales days. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. I appreciate it. No, really. So a lot of people have told me that this is basically just a, you know, it's an open world Far Cry-like game in medieval Japan. Honestly, streaming it here to you guys, it's not, you're not getting the full effect. It's almost not fair because, you know, 4K, 60 frames a second, and it's got HDR. And so on my actual TV, it looks fantastic. Like the fire and the little, what do you call them? Not ashes. What comes out of a fire? Sparks, the stuff. It looks incredible when you see it on the TV because you get these little bright lights that kind of fly off into the distance. It's really cool. Challenge the Mongols to a standoff. Okay. Standoffs. When approaching enemy territory, you can challenge foes to a standoff. Once you're in the approaching hole, as soon as they attack, release. Okay. Hey! Do you want to have a standoff? I don't speak Mongol. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, how do you block again? There it is. This is literally, I think, maybe an hour into the game. And, I mean, it's samurai sword, so not exactly a warm, fuzzy game. But, man, this Thanksgiving, it's not like, you know, end suffering. Oh. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's a video game. Don't tell anybody I did that. Oh, shoot. Hey! Okay, real talk now. You know, it's the poor carpenter that blames shoddy tools. But one issue that I did have, or that I have had with the PlayStation, and it actually is worse on the games that are PS4 games that I'm playing on the PS5, is sync issues. And so I have had to... Yeah, okay. I had to spend a bunch of time with my receiver and my TV working through audio sync. And man, it's just one of those things between my PlayStation, the receiver, and the TV. Everything step in the process introduces a little bit of lag, and I had to figure out how to get rid of the lag, and it was... it took some time. All right. You guys probably don't want to see me hack these guys to death, so that's Ghost of Tsushima. It's just a quick look at it. Amazing looking game for sure. And I like, man, the cutscenes, the storyline, I just can't wait to kind of dig into it a little bit. All right, hang on. Let's bust out Godfall. And I went with, what do you call it? The disc version, and I've been buying disc. But yeah, if you were looking for new games, what was it? I did Target, buy two, get one. Amazon is having a buy two, get one today. And then I also did Gamefly's used sale. That's where I picked up a bunch of last-gen titles. And so I picked up Ghost of Tsushima, Actually got Maneater again. I got that for $10. I got No Man's Sky, which I'm a huge fan of on PC. I just wanted to see it on PS5. And then I also snagged, or haven't snagged yet, but I want to get the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Well, I'm going to get... I do want Spider-Man, but I'm waiting. I'm asking for that for Christmas. 10 Coin of Valor. I don't even... Do I have that? I don't know what that is. Let's see if it lets me open this thing. Apparently I do. So I'm asking for Spider-Man for Christmas because I think it would be super cool to play Miles Morales Christmas Day.
Use the central tower to get to the water realm. You will have to overcome many trials within the tower. I am ready.
So the thing with Godfall is that everything you've heard about it being space Destiny is mostly true, which Destiny is already space Destiny, so I guess it's medieval Norse space Destiny. So this is this thing I'm wearing, this armor, it's called a Valor Plate, and there are like 10 different Valor Plates in this tower that you unlock over time. Each one has some specialties and like different elemental attacks or elemental boosts or whatever. This one has a fire one, and it's the one I've been playing with so far. This was a game that felt like, again, I had mentioned some issues with lag. I had crazy lag issues, and once I figured that out, this game changed for me completely because, because parrying is very important to the gameplay. Ah, these boogers. Listen here, son. Nobody needs you and your stupid arrow hanging around causing trouble. So it's a lot of like light, heavy. One of the things this game does, which you know what, I haven't seen it in anything else, but it might be more common than I know, is that you'll see as you attack somebody in the red, part of that red, like their health goes white. If you follow up, you've like done that much damage with a light attack. If you follow up with a heavy attack, it takes that life out and some extra, which is kind of cool. It's definitely a loot game for sure. You can see, I mean, tell me that doesn't look like Destiny. I mean, in fairness, it looks like pretty much any loot game, but come on. So there's my current Valor Plate. You've got 2 different weapons that you can have enabled at any time, and you'll see, I mean, it's just, oh. I got that for beating a boss. It's a great sword. What am I using right now? Long sword. Hang on. I forgot that I had gotten that thing. This guy right here has been the stuff. The Glory of Dawn. I have upgraded and upgraded and upgraded that thing. Yeah, but this one's gold. It's a drop, but let's give it a shot. My initial reaction to this game was not great. I was just like, I don't like it very much. I can't get the parry system to work. Once I got the sync issue kind of worked out, it kind of changed my mind because I think the combat is actually solid. It's not, if you're looking for Dark Souls, it's not that hard, it's not that precise, but it's kind of like that. Meaning that it, you know, actually, what do I know? I don't like Dark Souls. You play it, you tell me what you think.
Prepare yourself, Orin. The Tower of Trials awaits.
Well, that sounds intimidating. Hey guys, never seen one of those before. Meaning that enemy type. Look out. Of course, red attacks you can't parry. I normally in games I would always go for the fastest option possible. So, like, I mean, this game has, what do you call it? Blades, so you attack super fast and stuff. But for whatever reason, in this game, in combat, I prefer these huge... Yeah, this guy is really cleaning my clock. These huge broadsword type weapons. Look out. The thing that is rough about using the broadsword kind of stuff is that, man, if you're in the middle of a broadsword swing and you see them starting to swing at you and they're doing that charged unblockable swing, you're screwed. Like, you're stuck in that animation. Or there's a cancel somewhere that I don't understand. Hey there, Junior. Ah! No, wrong button. There we go. I entered this, I don't know, whatever it is, detective mode, or whatever their name for it is in this game. Look at him coming around to the back. Sneaky, sneaky gangsta. Oh, look who just had it coming. I've seen people compare the combat to God of War, and I get that. You know, 3D character action game kind of thing. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You missed. Oh, and I had to run my mouth, and I should have seen it coming. Come on. Come on. Do it. Oh, no! Come on. Crap. Oh, here, check this out. I'm Captain America. I love that so much. You can throw your shield. That's actually one of the things that I need to remember when I play this game is, like, there's a ton of actual options in the combat. Like, that was just a shield bash. But I get stuck on just swinging light and heavy. But the game, you especially get to places where, in some of the boss battles and stuff, like, you better use some of the options. They've got this, like, swinging sword thing. You actually throw your sword for one of those. Gotta charge it. It's weird. Must not be... Here. How's that? Those R3s are, if they're knocked down enough, you just nab them. Hello to Sophia. You know what, Nick? I'm probably... I don't know, 5 hours into the game, maybe. I will say that just like every other open world game, and this has, like Destiny, it has some open world elements. I ended up basically just going and exploring the world, and I think in reality I'm a little over leveled for where I am. Though I will tell you, I have a tendency to play games like that. I would almost rather grind, get over leveled, and have an easier time than just completely get my clock clean. That's because I'm not that good at video games. I have to compensate. This guy, look at him coming around to the back. All right. Yeah. Have a shield. Oh, somebody's healing him. And it's not him. Who somebody has kicked out a buff. I just don't know who it is. Aha! No? It's not him. Oh, what? Listen, are you guys, like, what's the deal on this? Am I going the right way? Do I just have to keep killing you guys? Is that... The Obadiah Plays logo is obstructing the... Wait a second. Let's take the logo out. Yeah? Let's see what this says. Complete the tower enemy's soul shatter. I don't remember how you soul shatter. Great. Oh. All right, we could be for a long time. Let's get a reminder as to what soul shatter. Oh, crap. So that doesn't... Getting access to the codec does not count as... Here, let's drop our... I wonder if this will do it. Oh, he blocked that. Soul Shatter is a particular kind of energy that some of your weapons generate, but I never paid attention to what it was. Oh, I think I do know what it is. I think it... Oh. I think it means that I've got to build up... Yeah. Tag on it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So earlier I was talking about how you've got to... Like, you kind of hit the damage meter and you take away a certain amount, but then you got to follow up with a strong attack. That's what soul shattering is. Also, soul shattering is living at home for months on end because you have to live in the basement because COVID. But I don't see that as an option in this combat. Daggone it, man. Come on. All right. Of course, once you start trying to do something, it turns into a whole thing. There we go. Come on. Spit out some more dummies for me. Oh, so close. Go ahead. Get behind me. Do your stupid thing. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. There we go. Hey, there we go. So again, in case you're wondering, this is Godfall. It's on the PS5. I think it might be their only exclusive, even though it's also out for the PC as well. Look, it's not quite. It's a. I believe they call it a console exclusive. The most important thing is that you get a chance to tell one of your friends how much better you are because of the console you bought and the exclusive game you have that they don't have. That's really the only reason to play video games at all. Yeah, wake up, buddy. Come on. Oh, get him. You, sir. I don't like what you're doing. We need to heal. Oh, boy. There's just buckets of fun for everyone. Go ahead. Swing your shiny. Oh! See him glowing red. You just can't block him. The Enrager stuff isn't too bad. Like, their buff isn't that great. But, man, they have these guys that wander around that can heal. And, of course, you know, they'll do big area effect healing for bad guys. Not a fan. I have switched weapons, by the way. I'm using a... It's not a short sword, but it's a shorter sword that goes a lot faster now. Okay. This will dump a bunch of guys on us when it shows up. Hi there! How are you doing? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, you did. should have been deflecting his arrows back at him. That's what happens sometimes. Oh, see these guys right here. The Varghul healer. Listen here, healer boy. I'm gonna take you out. Ah, he was just like a couple of frames ahead of me there, right? Oh, I gotta stop. These guys are doing those, like, you know, spinning distance attacks. I gotta stop attacking when they're doing that. You're not fast enough to fight them or block them out of that. Whee! All right, what do you guys think? You want to see something else? I've got, what else do I have? Mostly like some, we can get a look at some of the other PS4 stuff that's running. I'll tell you, the best deal that they have going with this PS5 is the fact that if you are a PS Plus member, which I haven't been, but I signed back up, there's like 20 PS4 games that you just get out of the gate. And, I mean, sure, some of them I've played, but not all of them. Hey, what's this guy doing? You there! You are sending bad vibes to me. Oh. Go ahead, swing your big sword. And what? Oh! What just happened? Oh. You got lucky, son. Hey, cool. If you can move fast enough when you level up like that, you can run around and kill everything on screen with the finishers or whatever. The R3. It's just like a quick thing that happens when you level up. So there are 3 areas, I guess. The first one was the earth level. This is the water level. And this is the first time I've walked in here. Devin, this is called Godfall. And it's called that because your brother wants the powers of a god. You know what they never explain almost ever or well is why. This guy is running some kind of military campaign so he can be all powerful.
Point me towards Lunara.
Why? These people already can't, like, they're practically immortal. They live in whatever, and now he wants to have the quote-unquote powers of a god. What's left? Okay. Oh, okay, so the story mission's complete. Now we're going to go back to Sanctum. I'll show you guys Sanctum. We don't have to wait. We can just go. So, yeah, those are 3 examples of the different armors that you can get. So here are all the different armors. And they each have different buffs. What's this one I'm using? I think it might be a Valkyrie thing. I currently have 3 of the 10 unlocked. Like this one. Each one can have different loadout if you want, like, and it will keep that. You can see where, like, they want you to care about cosmetics and stuff, and I think their idea is they want me to, you know, do some serious multiplayer and Destiny 2 and everything else, and, like, this is a good game, but I don't think it's good enough for that. Like, well, maybe that's not fair. Maybe I just don't care enough for it to matter. So this is some thing, the 7th Sanctum. It's like a person and a place. It gets to be 2 nouns that you have rescued.
Put up a barrier around Lunara's lair.
He doesn't waste
Macros
any time.
is your
I'll break
brother.
the barrier.
Hey,
I just
LC.
need to know where
I am
it's coming
doing
from.
okay. I'm feeling a lot better. I still have a fever. I have been without fever twice. I have re-emerged twice, very briefly each time, and each time had to go back into quarantine, and so that's where I'm at. So now I have to go a lot longer without a fever, and it's taking forever. This little dude right here, he's Orko. That's what I like to call him.
Feels good to be free.
Zenun.
No one in the monolith is free.
If this is captivity, I'll take it.
See, that's my problem.
Don't get comfortable.
If
The
I,
hard part is yet to come.
Of course.
if you make my cell padded
You
enough,
can
I'm just
rely
like, yeah,
on
whatever.
me
I'll just
for
stay here. Okay, so there you go. That is Godfall from Gearbox. You can see they have the whole... Oh, you know what? Maybe that's the problem. I need to link up my account. I did the Borderlands 3 thing and got boatloads of shift codes, but I haven't had any shift codes for this yet. Devin wants to know if this is a PlayStation 5 exclusive. It is, kind of. You can play it on the PC, but you can't play it on the Xbox. So, again, I was talking about their kind of pilot program. Let's see, check this out. Where did they put that? Subscriptions. Here it is, the PS Plus collection. So, if you're a PlayStation Plus member, you get... Well, that's not what I meant to do. You get these 20 games as part of your PlayStation Plus subscription. So, Crash, God of War. Some of them have some enhancements for PS5. Some of them do not. And so it just depends on the game. Like God of War, it's got an unlocked frame rate, so it runs at 60 frames per second. Days Gone got an actual patch for PS5 that's supposed to make it look and run better. I have downloaded that, but I haven't played it yet. Until Dawn, same thing. Like it got some kind of patch that I think it runs at 60 frames a second now. I wish that... Ratchet & Clank had gotten a patch like that. I really like that game. I've also never finished it. And so I actually am almost kind of waiting to see like, let's see if they end up, patching it. PlayStation has EA Play also. To get a discount on this game. And see, like maybe a discount, but I don't know if they'll let you. No? Okay. I actually did not know that EA Play was accessible on PlayStation. Obviously, it's right there. I just didn't know that was true. But one of the problems with EA Play is that I feel like everything that EA has put out in the last 2 or 3 years that I've remotely cared about, but I got it and played it. I mean, I played, what was it, Battlefront 2... I mean, the real, I played Inquisition, what was that, 5 years ago? The big unsung hero of games that you should play if you've never played it. Where'd it go? Right there, Titanfall 2. Probably one of the single best single-player shooter campaigns in history. It's so good. It's so good. It's not remotely overrated. I was also bummed to see that Everybody's Golf. That's my crank right there, dude. I love that. I want to say thanks to my friend Ace for continuing to say that so it comes out of my mouth. But I love this, but it has not gotten any kind of enhancement, which bums me out. They need to give it something so it runs better. It runs fine, but it doesn't run any better just because it's a PlayStation 5. I'll tell you what's the other thing we'll look at really quick, and then I'm going to have to bust out, is let's look at the PlayStation... It's hard to know. It's technically they've updated it. It's supposed to be PS5-ish, but it still reads as PS4, but the patch is supposed to make it better. That's No Man's Sky. Over 3 or 4 years, I have pumped a solid 100 or more hours into PS5 or this game on the PC. I originally got No Man's Sky for the PlayStation 4 the day it launched. Was willing to kind of check it out, didn't like it, and so just didn't play it. I actually sold it back to GameStop or whatever. Did we make sure? I wanted to make sure that it actually was the... Let's make sure that we're getting the version we're supposed to get. Nope. So it is going to play the PS5 version, and there's the PS4 version. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely something that's transfer save data to PlayStation 5. Do I have save data? Whatever. This is all new, so I must have gotten the patch overnight or something. Watch me while I process this. Devin wants to know if I've played Cold War yet. I certainly have. I'm not going to play it on the stream today because I don't know what I'll end up getting with Cold War, right? So if you guys want to check out Cold War, there are plenty of great streamers out there that have streamed it to death. The one thing I will tell you about Cold War is that the feedback on the triggers that's some next level stuff right there, dude. It's so stinking cool. It is so cool. Admittedly, No Man's Sky is probably not for everybody, but I totally think you should play it. It is. I just have dumped so many hours and days into playing No Man's Sky. It's so much fun. I mean, it really does have an element. Like, there are some, what's it called? Like, story stuff, and, like, it'll direct you a little bit. But I feel like most of the fun is really making your own fun. I've done stuff, and again, we're not going to see it here because this is all on the PC side, but, like, upgraded my freighter to death. I've got, like, a whole fleet. I'm sending them out, making money. I'm doing that. I'm just taking missions. It's just fun. Like, I had a ton of fun with it. The funny thing about it has been, it's been a game that it seems like once or twice a year, I'll get really excited about it. I'll play it for a couple of weeks, then I won't play it, and I won't touch it for a while. They continue to update it, so a new update will hit. I'll go back, I'll play it for a while, and then, I won't play it for a while. So it's been great. This initial load is kind of long. All right. So right now, like, I have literally just started a new game. So here is my ship. It looks good. As somebody that's played a lot, I can tell you it's good. What is our... We need ferrite and dihydrogen jelly, a hermetic seal, and metal plating. So either way, we got to get out here and mine some ferrite. The funny thing is, like, this is almost not a great way to get an idea about the initial game, because what happens is that after a while, you won't have to do this anymore. Like, I never mine anything in the game these days. I just go ahead and buy it all. Like, there's no need for me to do the work. But early game, you got to engage with these systems. Can you say Cold War in a deep voice like you did that one time on the Riot? If you remember what that is. I don't remember that. I don't know. I like how you said it then. Cold War. Cold War. If I was in the vocal booth, you'd have to coach me. All right. What we need, I believe, is 50 ferrite dust. I mean, it's funny. Like I said, this is not a great look for this game early on. You really needed me to have a save game waiting for you. But like I said, I haven't had much time. So you drop your Oh. We don't have a refiner. I thought it gave you one to start with. So what we need some metal plating. Can we build some of that? What do you need for that? Ferrite dust. Probably need a couple of those. All right. Admittedly, okay, we need some oxygen. Let's just play like just for a minute. There we go. So there's our portable refiner. And then what we'll do is you feed the ferrite dust. Oh, it's going to need some carbon. And we don't have any carbon. I don't have a scanner either. Where am I going to get the carbon? I think that's a bad... No. Okay, it gave me some oxygen. You guys got any trees we could chop down? There we go. Now we need oxygen too. We'll take that. And, I mean, I'll just tell you, it might be kind of like, what's the difference? Definitely an upgraded graphical experience here on the PS5 version of this game. Especially, I am not and will not be for quite some time streaming in 4K. I know I could just buy a box and make it work, but I just kind of don't want to right now. Like eventually maybe. But one of the impressive things is getting a look at it in 4K. It looks really good. Because again, 4K and it runs at 60 frames per second, like your TV probably does, and it looks nice. Let's see. We might as well not even bother. We need some more ferrite dust. And we'll swap out of this in a minute. Maybe check out Ratchet and Clank really quick. But it's not the new Ratchet and Clank. That, I'll have to say, something of a bummer. And I should have... Oh, weapon charge depleted. I also have Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but I've just been trying to sell it because I have it on the PC. Don't really feel the need to own, you know, multiple platform copies of it, but unfortunately there's so few PS5s out there. Hey Andy, that nobody wants to buy it because nobody's got a PlayStation to buy it with, and I totally get that. See, now we're getting some pure ferrite, which we're using for something. I don't remember what it was. One of the things we got to repair required pure ferrite. Okay. It was on the ship, right? Yeah, what does this guy need? Metal plating, a hermetic seal, pure ferrite, dihydrogen jelly. So dihydrogen you get by gathering hydrogen and then throwing it also in the refiner. So, all right. I guess it is pretty boring in early days of No Man's Sky. It's kind of funny to save it. You got to grab, at this stage of the game, you just hop in your ship and then hop back out and it'll save for you. There we go. Devin says you might want to play this game on Xbox. Dude, you totally should, especially if you've got Xbox Game Pass. It's free on Game Pass. It's so good, man. It is so good. It's just a great, like, to me, it's just a great chill game. Like, you're just looking for something to kind of unwind and screw around with, and it's really good at that. Haven't played Bug Snacks yet. I know everybody's talking about it. Journey got I think a PS5 patch. I think it runs at 60 frames a second. Let's take a look at it. Is that true? No, it's not. Ratchet and Clank didn't get a patch either, but it looks pretty good. Michael wants to know if I actually found a PS5. Let me tell you about how I got a PS5. Come on, what do you guys think? Like a little bit of golf? I got a PS5 because my friend Derek, I DJ'd his wedding a while ago. That's actually how I met him, was DJing his wedding. And he was trying to pre-order. He ended up pre-ordering 2 games. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll take a shot at zombies, but I'm going to kill the audio just because I have no idea what we'll hear if we start playing it. Hang on. So he pre-ordered 2 of them, actually, and he saw me tweeting about the fact that I was trying to get one online, and he was like, hey, I found one. I want it to go to somebody that's not going to scalp it. Would you like it? It's like, you do not have to ask me twice, sir. I'm very much interested in that. So I snagged it, and I was going to, basically this fall, I was trying to either get a new graphics card for my computer or a PlayStation 5. If I had got the graphics card earlier, I don't think I would have even, I'm just going to go offline. I've had an enormous amount of difficulty trying to get my Call of Duty account connected to my PlayStation 5 game. Can't get it to connect. I think they were having some problems. And whatever. Yeah, hey, Danielle. Yes, I have Journey. You know what? Maybe we'll do Journey. Let's do a round of zombies. I'm not that good at it anyway, so... Yeah, here we go. I've got all of these overlays on my monitor. I can't see it. And the audio's gone intentionally because, like I said, I don't know what we'll hear, and I don't want to be responsible for that. So the idea is basically the Nazis found zombies, and the Russians dug the zombies up, and so now it's the 80s, and I'm whatever I am, and I'm here to fix it. I mean, you know, we've all been there, right? Else, did you ever try Star Wars Squadrons? And the answer to that is yes, though I didn't play it very much. I basically was waiting to get Star Wars Squadrons, like waiting to get VR, so I could play it that way, and I did. I've been in quarantine for a long time. I think I've spent all the money I've ever saved in my whole life. But it's like I couldn't get it. I don't know if it's because I got an Oculus Quest 2. We have enough money. Though I don't know if we should open the door yet. Maybe we should shoot some more guys first. I gotta turn the audio down. It's driving me crazy. But it's like I'm having trouble with the headset and the actual game. And it mostly revolves around the way it. No, we don't want that gun upgrade. It's got some kind of a frame rate issue for the backgrounds. It's weird. It's kind of hard to explain. But I've kind of been waiting for them to either patch it out or something. Before I play it, because I would just like to have, you know, the best experience that I can get while playing it. Boy, turning the volume off is a really weird way to play, especially considering how badly you really need to hear where the zombies are coming from. What the heck? We got enough to go ahead and open up this obstruction. That said, I would really like... There's a gun upgrade at the top of these stairs that would be one that I prefer. This guy, it's an MP5, not enough essence, which means I probably don't have enough essence to open the next door either. Let's find out. 810. To be honest, I just don't have a lot of experience playing zombies mode, and so what I really need to do is I need to pay attention to other people playing zombies at some point and kind of, I don't know, figure it out a little better. I mean, I've certainly played a lot of Left 4 Dead 2, but that's not what zombies is. So Michael, if you're asking me for a headset that I think is good for VR gaming, in general, I've been happy with the Oculus Quest 2. I haven't kind of played it as much as I thought I would. But part of that too has just been, I think you guys know, like I've had COVID and I've been really sick, like just flat out sick. And so pushing that thing down on my head and having it squeeze just seemed like a terrible, terrible thing to me. And so I ended up not playing it as much as I in general would like to. My go-to game on the Quest 2 has been, it's the only game that I've bought specifically for Quest 2. It was Tetris Effect. It's wonderful. Like they're coming from upstairs. Oh no! And I couldn't hear them because I muted the sound. Tetris Effect in VR is like one of the stinking coolest things you'll ever do. Like it's so neat. And I'm not some kind of a long-suffering Tetris fan. Like Tetris is not my thing, but it's a lot of fun. It's really easy to understand and pick up, you know, like no big deal. All right, so we're in round 4 here. And the audio and kind of graphical effects are just really impressive. All right. Got enough money to make it in a little farther. And of course now we're not going to have enough money. Oh, okay. Devin says he downloaded Squadrons for his free trial. You know what? I can't see not liking it. If you like, in general, Star Wars or spaceships blowing up other spaceships, it's a pretty easy sell. They're going to be coming at me from behind? Oh, yeah. Of course they are. Jeez. Do we have a grenade or something? No. We're about to bite it. Ah, Caden says I should buy the shotgun on the wall in the... Where are we at? In the airplane, which would have been back here. I don't know if I'll have enough money for it. All right. Caden, if I'm missing it, dude, I guess text me. Or did I? Hey there, guy. Listen, I can't have you eating me, so... Or is this it right here? Yes. Well, we took the mystery box. What's it going to give us? Why not? I'm not... Oh, am I completely out of ammo? Is that what just happened? Oh, no! I have ignored all the ammo boxes. What am I doing? Okay. So it looks like I must have got the shotgun. Yeah? Ooh. Man, this thing is not... It did not come to play today. Yeah, good call, Caden. Thank you, sir. Well, we still don't have enough money to open the next spot. Oh, and now we're in round 5. This is where I usually... Oh, there it was. Well, we ended up getting it anyway, but I'll remember that for next time. Okay. Am I dying or what? Because the controller is pulsing. $1,500. We got to kill some more zombies. Zombies! Hello! Oh, no! Oh, yeah. Like these zombies, Obadiah is not long for this earth. You get a free revive. Let's kill some while we wait. You just get 1 revive. Again, I don't know if that's common for zombies mode or what, because I just have never been a zombies mode guy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. And you know what? I'll take it. 5 rounds of zombies. I feel good about it. Let's see. Let's run back up. We'll play a quick round of Journey for Danielle. And then I'm probably going to call it quits. I got to eat at some point, right? Does anybody else believe in eating? I believe in it. Hungry. Let's see. Yeah, Journey was something that I bought a while ago. I don't think I've ever actually finished it. It's great, though. I am often guilty. Like, I will buy something that I really want to try, and then maybe I don't finish it. Very bad at that. Very bad. And Journey takes like 4 hours or something to finish. It's nothing. Oh, I didn't download my cloud save. That's something that is a little goofy about the PS5. You know, I had a PS4 last year, and I uploaded my cloud saves and stuff. But you would think that the PS5 would just import that. You got to go into the actual OS. You got to dig through it, find, sync cloud saves. And I don't even think I had a cloud save for this. At least my everybody's golf save was still there. That's what actually matters. It's the important one. Okay. Yeah, Ben, I'll tell you what, I'm almost a little embarrassed about the run of games that I bought when I picked up the PS5 last week. I mean, it's been all online, which has been part of the problem. And I've been stuck at home, also part of the problem. And even though I haven't really felt like playing, I've still been buying games online. So I hit that GameFly sale and bought several PlayStation 4 games. You got 20 free PS4 games in the PS Plus library. And then I got Cold War and Godfall. And dude, what I'm trying to say to you is I've got way more to play than I could play in a lifetime. Now again, it would be very easy to just dismiss this game because you're like, what are you doing? What's the point? Who is this? The story just emerges as you play. It's actually one of the charms, is you just kind of begin to figure it out and in some ways create some of the story yourself. I think we're about to get our scarf. Struggling up the hill. I think that's where we're headed, guys. Okay. Yes, Danielle, it's totally pretty. Now, Danielle, have you played Abzu? Abzu, I actually think, is from the people that made Journey, and Abzu is wonderful. I had so much fun with Abzu. Benjamin said, I was excited finding a Switch this year, but haven't finished any games yet. The only Switch game I finished is Zelda. I couldn't stop playing Zelda. I played Zelda for like 6 weeks straight. I took the Switch places with me. Caden wants to know, how do I like the feel of the PS5 controller? Caden, I think that the PlayStation 5 controller is a game changer. I hate saying that because, as I may have mentioned earlier, I feel like that is a talking point that somebody put on a PR sheet somewhere, like say it's a game changer. But up until now, like I'm always on the race for better graphics. Like I want higher resolution, higher frame rates, more high res textures, like all that stuff. And so I'm a big fan of Digital Foundry. I keep track of all that stuff. And I had the money set aside and planned to purchase a NVIDIA 3080. And that money has since gone to this PlayStation 5. But the controller itself is crazy. Like the vibrations and the different like vibrations all over the controller, plus the different feels of the look, I am holding. Oh, okay. Like the different way the triggers feel when you pull them, it's totally wild. And I'll tell you what, Caden, when I'm not sick, you can swing by my place and check it out. I know Caden. He's not just some guy. Abzu is $2 on the Switch. 100% worth every penny. It's super chill. It's just you swimming around, kind of seeing new species. I loved it. Loved it. I don't know what rhyme is, I don't think. But, Danielle, I don't know what you game on, but if you could snag Abzu, it would be worth it. If you like Journey, you would love Abzu, I think. If you like, I mean, it's underwater. It's not the same kind of, it's not the same game, but it's a similar kind of experience. It's chill and fun. Oh, look at me. Do you have to, like, recharge that jump or something? Because, like, it's funny, I think of it as a she. I don't know if our character is a guy or a girl, but Venom says he thought we were dead from the rocket destruction. Well, Venom, we've died many times throughout history, so this would just be one of the latest times we've come back. I'm getting text messages from inside the house. So one of the things right away that you do is you lengthen your scarf. And I think lengthening the scarf might allow you to jump longer. I don't know. Does it just take a long time for that to recharge or what? Well, all right, guys. It looks like it's time for me to say goodbye. So thanks for hanging with me tonight. This has been my experience so far with the PS5. I hope that you guys have a great night, a great day, and a great whatever. And I hope to be out of quarantine soon and back in the studio. If I'm not, I will continue to broadcast